the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. The same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. Else the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I'd change, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. Need you to stay. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel.
Hello everyone and welcome to Gehenna Academy. I am very excited to be here, starting on time for once. Whatever, that's not just me, that's everyone. It's okay, that's on me. And welcoming back another week, another chapter, another great, simple, clean, and just fun and pure school semester for all our local monsters here. I'm sure nothing, absolutely nothing bad will come of it. So, it's time for me first, though. I got to address the elephant or the ghost that's in the room. Normally is feeling a little bit under the weather today. He sends his regards, and he will be back with us next week. Instead, enjoy this nice little ghost art I put up for everyone to see. But I have the rest of our amazing cast still here. How's everyone feeling today?
Alive!
Not for long.
Yay!
Exactly. And today is a special day. Yes, it is the day that I'm showing solidarity with Chris here and wearing flannels. But it also is the day of the mixer. a very special occasion that the last 2 episodes have been kind of building up for. Without further ado, I'm going to let the cast introduce themselves, and we'll jump right into the mix.
That is my cue. Hello, I am Rena, playing as Ivy the Reaper. Last episode, Ivy just got murdery. Not murdery, but she got all aggressive and confrontational, and she finally have a really teary resolution with Chand, or Neo, as she used to call him. And now she's going to a really weird mixer where she doesn't know anybody aside from Melody. Yay. Totally not gonna be awkward at all. Next up.
Hi, I'm Chantal, and tonight I am playing Melody, the, you know what, working my way to Purity Fae. That ain't happening, but we'll do our best. Melody is spending more time with Sylvester, and there's a mixer, and they're trying to be nicer to Ivy, and Chand is having Chand problems. So that's the end of that one.
Well, today is a very important day for Melody. A night that will surely not go down in any form of infamy.
What? Why do you say it like that?
Nothing. No reason. You're gonna have an amazing time.
Why are you saying it like that? It feels like you're saying it.
No. Everything's great. Mantra's amazing.
Mantra's great.
Yeah, Mantra.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone. Oh, speaking of Mantra, before I let Alyssa go and plug their amazing selves, we have a very, very special product that just dropped today. Official Mantra apparel. You can get it on mugs, you can get it on calendars, but most importantly, you can get it on shirts, hoodies, pants, whatever you feel. You got 3 different designs. You got the official Mantra just member shirt. You got the subtle one in case you want to have it in your little pocket. And then my personal favorite, you have a little typography definition shirt where you can support your own personal meaning of Mantra underwear wherever you go. It's currently 30% off because they just went live for the next couple, I believe, 3 days. Order it now. It's great. You support the channel, you support us, and you get to support your favorite not occult organization, spiritual, holistic movement. And you can get any color you want, but let's be honest, you get it in blue. All right, Alyssa, you're up.
Hi y'all, I'm Alyssa, pronouns they, them, and I play Amara the Hollow. Amara's just sort of vibing. They were excited to go to this Mantra Mixer until everyone started calling it a cult. So they're not 100% on what that means, but, they're a little wary. And they did some bonding with Isaac, thanks to Time Money sort of getting them to hug. So, that was nice.
That leaves me. Hi, everybody.
How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good. I'm good, my flannel brother. With that, I'm Chris Cologne. I am playing Isaac the Fury, pronouns he, him, and my pronouns also he, him. Last episode, I kind of bonded with Amara. They did a little weird thing, and I don't know. Something seemed like it happened. I don't know. I'm a bit concerned, but I have to go to this cult meeting to see whether these people are a legitimate threat.
Whoa, not a cult.
That's what everybody keeps saying. But the more they say they're not a cult, the more they are a cult.
What, like your lumberjack shirt?
I would say Isaac's been saying all often, like, I'm changed. I'm a good guy now. Did not listen to that either. Today, out of my own impartialness, I am totally Team Melody. But of course, I'm impartial on the MC. I guess that leaves me. I'm going to be your MC today. Nick Francia at Nobleman Nick. I am the stream producer and marketing manager here at Gehenna Gaming. This is my lifeblood. I love this fucking game. I love this fucking series. I have a lot of fun. This cast is spectacular, and their talent can only be contained by the amazing overlays and visuals we have today. Music, and everything else that brings this production together. But what goes into making a production? Blood, sweat, tears, and sometimes a little bit of dollar. That's why I like to say that today's episode and all other foregoing episodes are sponsored by Elderwood Academy. Elderwood Academy, the most premier place to get your dice boxes, dices, gaming accessories, and just tabletop jamborees. You'll have a lot of fun. They make really good quality stuff, really good stuff with like woodworking and engraving. And you can go ahead and we can drop the promo right now. I think I actually found the code. I think it's just promo. It is not promo. Is it Elderwood Academy? I am a fool. I need to look up this command. If someone knows the command, I'll give you special brownie points. Do the brownie points do anything? No. Do I appreciate it anyway? Of course. I was really hoping that I was going to be able to find this and be able to... Oh, wait. How do I... I'm sorry, everyone. I am just being a saucy baka today, as I've been called the other day. And, yeah, that's just how it goes down. But, yeah, if you go order from Elderwood Academy, you can go to elderwoodacademy.com/Gehenna-Gaming, where you can find all the necessary information, or you can use Gehenna 2021 in order to get that hefty nice discount. All right, cool. Yes, brownie points, please. Chocolate, exactly. Let's have a lot of fun. Let's get into it, and let's tell a Monsterhearts story. Wait, that's not how this goes. Wrong stream. Let's get right into Gehenna Academy. All right, Melody, I'm going to start off with you today. I'm in such a chipper mood. How did you prepare for the mixer? Do you dress in your nice clothes? Do you get a few accessories here and there?
Melody tries to keep it simple. So simple dress, and a whole lot of nerves. Because Sylvester said that there was going to be something that she would do after the mixer, and so she's a little nervous beforehand. And then it's about like checking that Ivy's ready because they're in the same room. Checking whether or not Mercutio is still going because Mercutio said that he would. And yeah, that's kind of what Melody does to get ready.
Mm-hmm. And Mercutio would come around to pick you up, or unless because he wouldn't be staying in your room anymore. I'm guessing, right? Because you have a roommate now, or do you still have him over quite frequently?
Yes.
Okay, then maybe he's just already in your room already, and he's getting ready as well. That would also mean Ivy is also getting ready, but Mercutio has not dressed up super fancy, but you've normally seen him in just like a jacket and like colorful button-up, but he's kind of elected to wear like a black button-up today. Actually puts a tie on, although be it very loosely, and a sports jacket, in order to kind of like show solidarity with you, but you know he does not want to go. Hey, special shout out to Carrying Comfort Studios. Thank you for subbing 16 months in a row. We love you. We love Wes. We love everything you do. Also, I found the promo. Switching over, Ivy. I'm assuming you're getting ready in the same room as well. What is your pre-mixer ritual?
Just sitting there awkwardly, waiting for Melody to finish. Because I'm not really dressing up. I don't know how this thing goes. Like, I don't really get invited to a lot of party. So it's more of me just sitting down, just waiting for Melody to finish, and then Mercutio just doing small talk about skirmish stuff.
Yeah, Ivy, honestly, you gotta let me do your hair real quick. It'll take 5 minutes.
No touching hair person.
I'm telling you, trust me, I've been around for almost 90 years. Okay, maybe a little bit longer. I lose track sometimes. But I swear I pick up on these things.
But why? There's nobody. I don't need to impress anybody.
No,
in
but you
there.
need to intimidate everybody.
I have to intimidate.
Of course, you don't want to get talked to, right? Isn't that your whole deal?
Yeah, but I thought but Melody says I need to make friends there, so I don't know if I should be intimidating or be friendly.
You don't have to make friends. It's just
Keep an open mind. He looks like he hated saying that.
I don't want to be here. This is
all
like
right.
my two parents arguing.
It's okay. While our dear Faye is slumming around and enjoying herself and making contact, doing her duties, we can. And he kind of leans in and whispers, "Just get the lunch table. We'll eat all the snacks. It's okay."
Yeah. That's great. That's a great idea.
It's good.
I like that plan.
He gives you a high five if you let him.
Yeah,
He's-
high five.
He's
for
trying.
Crucio.
He's very much since like you've come back. He's taken a very much like bro out status with you a bit. I guess because you're just a part of skirmish. But it's almost like talking to your teammate rather than, oh, this is Melody's boyfriend, which is kind of how it felt last year.
Yeah.
And then we switch over to Isaac. Isaac, what are you wearing? What are you getting ready? What are your preparations?
Isaac is just putting on regular clothes on. He's brushing his teeth, but also he has his phone out and he's kind of looking on he Googled mantra and then looked at the news to see what kind of rep these guys have or if they have any coverage on them.
Okay, this is actually a very smart thing to do. So yeah, as you're kind of looking at like mantra and like everything they've done, you get like mixed results. You get a lot of like the humanitarian efforts, just who they are as a organization, but you do kind of buried amongst the results get like, these weird stories like person disappears, is local religious organization to blame, where does the money of mantra go, and then one particular about like tax dollars being shuffled into mantra as maybe like a tax shelter, and just stuff like that. But honestly, it's stuff that kind of doubts a lot of corporations. You would say like nothing as I could say like concrete.
And I would ask for the missing persons, how long would that be? It was like kind of a recent thing, or is that kind of like it happened a long time ago kind of thing?
It looks like the missing persons goes back to like about 6 to 8 months ago. There's just a few things doting around on there. No names are given or anything like that, but
You kind of just you'd make a mental note.
and yeah, and kind of as you're getting ready. So, are you wearing anything special or different, or?
No, I'm just going in the clothes I wore to school.
Okay,
I took
yeah.
a shower and put it right back
you
on.
don't have a special lumberjack shirt.
No, I'm just going as I am.
Worth checking.
Elliot claps you on the back. Come on, man. This is the mixer. We gotta like impress people, and maybe get you a dance to prom. I mean, winter formal.
I don't think you should be looking for a date at a cult meeting.
Everyone's
it's
gonna
something
be there,
good.
and you can see Elliot is dressed up in like those kind of dress pants, and he in like tucked in shirt, and he's got a very flowery, almost like Hawaiian shirt on. He kind of looks like one of those like Yakuza members from those TV shows you always watch.
Your whole outfit is killing me, man. Like, how do you go wear dress pants with a Hawaiian shirt?
It's not a Hawaiian shirt. It's a silk, like, colorful shirt. I saw it on a TV show, and it looked pretty fucking awesome. Well, what about you? All you're wearing is fucking lumberjack stuff that you wore today. Probably never been washed in 30 years.
You know what? Fuck you. Second, was busy today, okay? I didn't really get time, nor do I want to dress up for these people. I don't trust them, and it'll deserve my best. so-
Isaac, this is your coming out party, man. This is like, okay, not like that, but you know how like when they show new people off, you know, it'd be their coming out party or like their grand entrance to court. We gotta show you that Isaac's still on top.
I'm not really interested in that anymore. That was kind of a thing, and that's kind of past, so I'm just being me, alright?
So you're saying you won't let me style you?
Do not touch the hair.
I'm just saying, man. I got an extra shirt. We could rock it together.
I'm good, man. I'm good. You got it.
Oh
You got it.
my
You know
God, you're
what?
no fun.
It's about you. It's about you. Why don't you have fun and go find a date?
At least, and he
Out
kind
of
of
all
digs.
society.
He digs through his thing. At least wear this, and he throws you it looks like it looks to be a tie. It'll go with the open plaid. Trust me. You know, this is like what they did in that one hipster movie. Just could you please?
I swear, if people make comments about this, it's on you.
The only comments people are gonna make is on how bitchin' you look right now.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Before I change my mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, before you change your mind. All right. And I think we go from there. We're gonna go to Amara. Amara, what are you doing? What's your pre-gaming?
Well, I don't think Amara really has clothes beyond their school uniform, so they're not dressing up special. And they're also avoiding mirrors at this point, given the past couple incidents with seeing the wrong person in their reflection. So, pretty, standard, not much prep for them.
And as you're kind of like you get a knock on your door as you're kind of getting ready.
Yeah, I will go see who it is.
And as you kind of open the door, you see Rebecca there, and Stratton, one of the mantra members. She kind of
Alone.
Yeah, she has a bag in her hand, and she kind of gives you a wave.
Hi.
Hey,
Nice.
I know this might seem like a little forward, but we were talking the other day, and you seem to be going through the paces, and I kind of heard that you're new here, and that you really didn't have too much. So I talked to Sylvester, and I know you're coming to the mixer tonight, and I want to make sure everyone looks, everyone's trying to look nice, and I figure you should have a shot too. And just kind of hangs over a what you would call like one of those shopping bags, and you hear there's like a jacket inside.
Oh, thank you. You didn't have to, but I
It's
appreciate
okay.
it. Is this
Just for you.
is this what I... Sorry.
No, you're
Is
fine.
everyone gonna be dressed up like
I mean,
that? Is that what...
It seems like people are. It wasn't on the the flyer, but it seems like people are. So.
Okay, well, I'll wear it then. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I am new, and it's nice to meet more people.
Exactly, and it's not like I spent money on it or anything like that. Like I said, it's a hand-me-down, but like it's still really good, and you could definitely use it more than Sylvester can right now. So, well, see you there.
Yeah, definitely.
And she kind of waves goodbye and leaves. And the night she is young, and you all converge onto where the mixer is being held. It's actually being held in town. And funny enough, Time Money and Maurice have gotten a bus, and everyone's getting shipped over, and some of the teachers are driving the bus as well. And everyone's kind of looking pretty decent. It's not like they're dressed for formal or anything like that, but everyone's kind of got club clothing type on. like, yeah, man, I heard this place is gonna be rocking, and like, as you're kind of going through, you're like, is this a mixer or is this a party? You're not really sure anymore.
Who's there? Who's going?
Pretty much everyone from your school. The only people you don't see is you see Samir, but you don't see Chun. You don't see. I'm trying to think of anyone else. You don't see Yanni, and you don't see Nikki.
Okay.
But you do see Robin.
Teachers? Robin's there.
You're assuming that Donald's going to be there. You don't see the dean, but you do see. You see the professor of arts. You see Miss Rodriguez. You see. Mix Thoreau going, and you see Derek Holmes as well, Professor Holmes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's quite a full entourage. And kind of like some of the thoughts that are going through all your heads is, wow, this was just supposed to be like kind of a casual event, I thought. How did it get kind of big and sponsored? And you've kind of been told that looks like Mantra's actually been donating to the school a bit too. And they've kind of agreed to sponsor this little get together. And so the bus shuttles you off and brings you to basically like Gehenna Valley's like rec center, as it were. You know, for anyone out there that might not know what a rec center is, big building, like usually big gymnasium where events are held. And you get in there and there's like some music playing, like light music, but for the most part, there is just a ton of people. Most of them wearing the Mantra uniform. As they're conversing, eating food, it looks like a small, like one of those buffets have been prepared for everyone. There's someone serving drinks. You're not sure if there's alcoholic or not, but you figure they might. And you see your newest teacher, Donald Morrison, sitting at one of the bigger tables, talking with the dean and seemingly having a good time as well. As you all enter to the mixer, and some of the people that you see. Specifically, you see Sylvester, who looks really well. He's wearing kind of like a blue button-up that has a little mantra symbol on it, as well as a kind of tie loosely hung around. You see Rebecca as well, who looks, from the last time you saw Armara, Rebecca seems to have been kind of dressed up and whatnot. She's wearing like, like a dress with like one of those little like kind of suit jacket things on, those like smaller ones. Even Professor Morrison, who kind of looked like haggard, like basically looks like Alistair Moody over here, is actually in like in a nice suit, hair kind of combed back, beard, looks like trimmed a bit. And the other two people that would catch your eye is you see a kind of larger, not like like a taller gentleman, probably around your age. He has kind of a little bit of stubble. Hair kind of like gelled up, and bigger glasses, and he just seems to be the life of the party. Just greeting people as they come up, talking with a few of the students and everything. Looks to be your age as well, and you can kind of spy on his not like lapel, but you can see like a name tag on there, and you see it says Walsh. And then you see Lucida as well, who you never see out of your out of her dorm room. And is seemingly kind of like alone wandering around. So yeah, welcome to the Mantra Mixer. So I'm assuming you all kind of arrive together even if it's not planned. And you make a pretty cool entrance. It feels nice. And what's everyone's kind of like plan of attack this mixer?
How quickly does Mercutio wander off?
It depends. If you go to talk to certain people, probably immediately. But he sticks around for as long as he's probably comfortable with. He does make the comment of, well, it seems like they went all out for a little get-together, did they?
If there are a lot of people to get together with, then yes. Isn't a mixer just supposed to be mixing?
True. I guess I would expect an organization that's supposed to be spiritual to be more, what's the word? Temperamental, prudent, chaste, not so overblown. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. We'll have a good time.
I like that. Do your best.
I always try, just for you. Feel lucky. I don't do this for everyone.
I shall.
And he offers his arm.
And she takes it.
So, are you specifically trying to meet anyone, talk to anyone, or?
Oh, I don't know whether to get it out the way and just go talk to Robin or not. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
I'm gonna talk to Robin? Okay. Isaac, what is your plan of attack? Are you sticking around with anyone you see? Or is just letting the wind take you where it goes?
I think I will go towards Amara, because that was still pretty freaky what happened the other day, and we did not really talk about it.
Yeah, Mara, so you see Isaac walk up to you.
Hi? Aren't you supposed to be mixing with the other people?
I feel like we're going to be here for a long time. I was just kind of curious, how are you feeling after the other day?
Oh, definitely fine. I mean, how are you feeling about it all?
I mean, I'm fine. I did feel a little weird for a little bit, hence why I wanted to ask if you felt anything. Did anything change for you? You know, did you see something? Did you feel something?
Can you remind me what Isaac actually knows?
The only thing Isaac knows about Amara is that he knows that Amara's new to the school, apparently doesn't really have past, which is kind of not common, but if you ask around, you probably would find it. And you're basically like an unknown. And then obviously you're going through some stuff because of kind of your reaction to Mara the other day. Or yesterday, or the earlier.
Yeah.
The day before.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've had weird dreams before, but it was never really like that, and I don't know. I don't know how to figure it out or what to do even.
I mean, have you talked with Chun? I mean, I feel like that's his wheelhouse.
I mean, I go to therapy club, but it's not like he can, dig into my mind and figure anything out about me. That's not quite how therapy works.
Yeah, if only someone could do that.
I mean, I don't know if this is exactly the place to do it, but if you want, I could try to poke inside your brain.
You can do that?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's still kind of on and off. I get it right most of the time, but I'm able to kind of dig into people's minds. It's kind of my stick, It's kind of like a mystic, psychic, mage, whatever.
what happens when you don't get it right?
Nothing. It's just people. Usually, what I do is kind of like go in the brain, and usually I can activate a part that forces them to tell the truth or tell something that they're trying to hold back. If it fails, then nothing really happens. You can lie to me. You can do whatever you want.
I mean, yeah, I don't think I know. I don't know how it would work, but I'm definitely, if you'd be willing to try it, not here, maybe.
Yeah,
with
that
all
would
these
be. It
people.
would be a little weird. Yeah, especially if something, God forbid, went wrong. So yeah, I think that's something we should do.
Why are you helping me? I mean, I heard that you were, not without a reason.
You know, that's it was for a time. Things changed. I almost died. I saw a guy that was kind of doing the same thing I was doing die horribly, horrifically, and whatnot. So it kind of changed my life's perspective. And also, I'm trying something different. Whether it'll work or not, I don't know. So, I mean, better to try than not try at all. So.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's good to try and make yourself.
Yeah. So, but everybody, as you could tell, still has mixed feelings about me. As you probably can tell, there are eyes on the room on me because everybody still considers me either a dick, mean, or weird. So it's a combination.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't known you very long, but so far, I guess you haven't really seemed to like any of those things, and I'm sure they'll come around. Like, it's not fair. If you have changed, it's not fair to judge you, right?
I mean, people are going to be people at the end of the day, and especially at the school, people are really, they tend to cling onto some old ideas and ideals. This is kind of new, though. I'm not really sure why a bunch of people went to a meeting. I'm trying to refrain from using the C word that they don't like so much.
Yeah, everyone seemed to react really quickly to mantra, and I don't quite.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't think people. I mean, I thought maybe some, but not almost everybody. So it's a little weird.
I mean, Amara will sort of like tug at their lapels or whatever and say, I mean, so far everyone's been really nice. Like, Rebecca came by and like brought me this jacket because I only really have my school uniform and stuff, and they've been really friendly. I don't.
A word of advice. It's just a little bit of advice. Be careful who you trust. I mean, I don't really know Rebecca that much to put my faith, quote unquote, in her. But, you know, I know Ivy for sure, somebody you can trust. Neil, Chun now, for sure. Mentally, it's on the fence. It really is on the fence. At one point, kinda, and now it's good. But you know, those are some people you can trust for sure. Time money, all day, every day. You can trust that man with your life. He will die for you if you're friends with him. So.
You hear a fuck yeah, I will in the background. He's off in the back. He just wanted to say a comment on that.
Oh,
Give any finger guns.
But yeah, those are some people you can trust. Everybody else, be careful.
That's a lot of people to be wary of, Isaac.
Well, you're in a monster school, so you know people are monsters. Hence why you need to be careful. People can be very dangerous. I may not look it, but I am as well. So just be careful. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
I'll leave you to it then. I'm gonna go see if I can find Mr. Morrison. I got a couple questions to ask this guy. But you have at it. Have a fun time. Be careful. And Isaac kind of walks off.
Damn, I thought for sure there was gonna be like an accidental turn on somewhere in that conversation, and I was disappointed. God damn it. Ivy, what's your plan of attack? As you see Amara and Isaac talking, Melody kind of like goes her own way with Mercutio.
I'm already at the snack bar. The moment I see the table, I would just grab one of the chips and nom on it, and then be like, what else can I taste it? I'm just hang around there.
And as you're kind of hanging around, you see Samir kind of wandering around, sitting in the corner kind of nearby you. He's a little more dressed up than usual. Kind of got some like patch-worn jacket on, wearing their sunglasses.
I'm gonna grab a glass of punch and for myself too. So 2 glasses and head towards Samir.
When he hears
Hey.
the footsteps approaching, and he hears you, or they hear you. Oh, hey Ivy.
Hi, punch.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Guess I'm a little empty myself, and they take the punch and start kind of sipping on it. I appreciate that. You okay?
Yeah, I'm, usual self. Not really my type of scene, but where's Chand? Why are you alone here?
He was feeling under the weather. Didn't really tell me too much, and that's why I'm here. I thought we were coming together, but I'm okay with just chilling out here and enjoying the occasional company that comes by.
Yeah. And how are you after the whole, last semester thing?
It was intense, Ivy. I'm not gonna lie. It was really, really maddening, and I was very scared for a good amount of time. But I'm not entirely sure what happened or what went down. But it makes you feel any better. I believe you 100%. And I never got to thank you properly for saving my life. So thank you.
No, don't worry about it. It's just my job now.
You don't sound too happy about that.
Yeah, well, everything's going too fast for me. Like one moment I'm just the new girl at school, the next fighting off this evil being, and the next I'm told that I have a new job. That's something that it's not something you can process in 1 year.
I totally get you. And if it means anything, I think you're handling it the best you possibly can, and it's admirable. There's an old saying they say in Shakespeare, and I usually think it's pretty corny, but I think here it works really well for you. They say that some are born great, some achieve greatness, and then some have greatness thrust upon them. And I think in your case, you're the latter.
Big responsibility, that's for sure.
But the universe wouldn't put it on you if it didn't know you can handle it. And even if you can't fully handle it, I mean, that's why friends are here. To shoulder the burden.
Yeah, I guess I'm not alone anymore.
You'll never be alone as long as you're here. And even after that,
Yeah.
that's the... I mean, I'm blind and even I can see that. And you know, Chun might be hurt, but he loves you so dearly. And that friendship is something that doesn't just disappear.
Yeah. I care for Chan really, really deeply too. He's one of my first closest friends in this school, and I don't want to just throw that away. But we have to give him time.
And it's okay that you had to leave for a bit, and it's okay that you weren't here, you know, to help people get over stuff. It's all right. Sometimes you're just gonna be absent for things, and they'll have to deal on their own. And I think something I wanted to I wanted Ivy to kind of check for a while, but I think now is a best time to bring it up. I want you to take an experience for the activation of your move Growing Pains, which is when you fail to protect your friends, you mark experience. And I think that's been long overdue, but you've grown past it. If you want, you're more than welcome to just hang out in this little corner with me if this is not your scene. I understand you probably didn't want to come here, and you're just saving face. But you could also just give it a chance, and maybe talk to some people, even if they're not a part of the maybe not cult playing thing.
You shouldn't call it the C word. The Melody gets touchy, and I have to deal with them
Yeah.
at night.
Most people stuck in cults do get touchy when you call their organization a cult.
Yeah, that is true.
But I'm also judging a little harshly. I don't know Mantra. They haven't really done anything wrong. And, well, I really haven't been able to see anything about them. If you get my
I
drift.
know. They're a suspicious bunch for sure, but that's why I'm here partly. To make friends, as Melody, said, just at least check them out, and to see for myself whether or not they're actually a suspicious bunch or not.
Well, why don't you investigate? It looks like, from what I hear, Isaac's on a mission.
Isaac, on a
Or
mission.
is that still a touchy subject?
What? No, I mean Isaac. I don't know. It's we haven't really talked about last semester properly, and I don't really want to bring it up because him and his ex-girlfriend and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go before this subject gets touchy,
It's
and
okay,
I'ma just.
I apologize. Just go have fun.
Yeah, I'ma go talk to the nearest person I could find.
Bye, Ivy. I'll be here if you need me.
Bye.
Melody, what's Melody doing? As no one's really dancing, but you see Time Money dancing in place, and Reese just kind of like.
What is Robin doing?
Robin is doing what Robin does best, as she kind of floats across the wreck, talking to various people, and she seemed to have drawn a decent amount of a crowd, as well as she's kind of like rotating through, as talking to members of Mantra. But if you would like, you could catch her at a moment alone.
What's she talking about when she's talking to people?
Mainly education, talking about her realm, how much she enjoys the school, and how much she feels like they're responsible. Like, a lot of political grandstanding, as it were.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to her.
Alone, or are you gonna confront her while she's like knee deep in the crowd?
I have no fear of the crowd.
Okay. So you
I'm not confronting her. I'm just going to turn up in the conversation.
Okay.
And join in.
And she sees you. She's like, "Oh, Melody, it's so wonderful to see you here. You look amazing. Your congregation here they're very sociable and very polite."
I know.
Mercutio gently tugs away because he's like, "You can handle this one." And he goes to get some Triscuits. And kind of as you're going to talk to Rob, you hear in the background, "Reese, did you eat all the goddamn Triscuits?"
How are you liking the mortal realm?
It's whimsical. It's interesting. It's not as colorful as home, but you have to appreciate the beauty in things. As is the sacrifices we must make to do our duty. But maybe I'll bring some flowers over from my home. Plant them here. Make it a little more eccentric, fun. Oh, and the immortals, especially the men and women, they seem to be enamored by me. It's also overwhelming, and they're so much fun.
You're enjoying yourself.
Yes, it's wonderful in some ways and stressful in others. I'm sure you know all about it. Been there.
Yes.
Done that.
Been there. Done that. Why are you here?
I'm here because I was invited to the mixer.
Who invited you?
And she kind of points. It was actually that gentleman over there, and which the kind of the young 20-something with the name tag Walsh. He was very charming. Much more charming than most of the mortals here, I will say.
Interesting.
I'm glad to see you've been keeping yourself busy. You know, it's always good for Faye to find a new passion, new purpose, as it were.
Yes. I agree. And this is your passion now?
Of course, every Fae must have a passion. I mean, I'm sure you know that we lose our passion, we go through banality, and eventually we become as gray and dull as the mortals we seek to communicate with.
Very true. And what exactly is the passion for you?
Doing my duty to the court and spreading the love and joy of the Fae realm around and the greatness of our royalty.
Greatness of our royalty.
Of course. The king, he is such an amazing fellow.
Is he?
Yes, when he master of the song and arts, usually floating around on this cloud of his.
And the lies?
She kind of looks around and kind of excuses the members of Mantra. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Drop the mask, it's unbecoming.
Remember, Melody, just because... Did you really think that when you said I won't do my duty, that someone else wasn't going to come along and someone else wasn't in line waiting for that chance? Don't be mad. If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
I could say the same about you.
Oh?
I mean, choosing to do your duty for the good of your own people, you basically chose the mortals over your home. I mean, that creature you call your lover, choosing him over the Fey realm.
I didn't choose him over the Fey realm. I chose truth over lies.
And where did that truth lead you? To slumming around with some exiles and wearing a blue blossom button-up.
Funnily enough, wearing a blue blossom button-up is preferable to living in a false realm.
Go ahead
I
and
would
roll
like to
shut
shut
down.
down.
Yep.
That is a 7.
Okay, alright, so
Seven.
choose one from below. You're going to get a condition in return. I don't believe Robin has any strings on you, so you could gain one on her. You can give her a condition, or you could take one forward.
I would like to gain a string. Let's have a
Okay.
string on Robin.
Yeah.
Why not?
And she's going to give you the condition. She's going to give you the condition. Old and busted.
I see.
I think the analogy is old and busted, new hotness is how they say it. I'm sorry, your idioms in this realm are still interesting to me. But I'm glad you were able to stand by your own convictions and truth. I'm glad they've led you to everywhere you've wanted to be.
I wish you exactly the same. Truly.
And then she kind of leans in, whispering in your ear. And if you ever wish to remember and feel what your homeland used to feel like, well, I could entertain you for an hour or so. And kind of leans back and gives you a smile and just turns away.
Mercutio's gone.
Yeah, Elliot does walk up and go, "Wow, you look pissed."
I am.
You want to go break some shit?
Not here.
You should join.
Maybe
the skirmish.
later.
You should join the skirmish team then.
I don't think that's quite my style.
Someone say this organization's not your style, but teach their own. Speaking of which, have you
Who
seen
says that?
my roommate around?
Roommate.
Yeah, Isaac.
Just follow the sounds of falling trees.
That's a lumberjack joke. I love it. You're amazing.
I do my best.
And he claps you on the back and goes, "Talk to you later."
Sounds like I'm gonna go talk to Walsh.
All right. And we're gonna loop back around to. We're gonna go to Amara first. Amara, where are you heading to?
I also end up sort of gravitating towards Walsh.
Okay. Then we'll table that that little scene really quick. Isaac, you're going to talk to Donald.
Yeah, as I'm going to, I feel like a disturbance in the force. Someone make a joke about my flannel, whatever, and just keep going.
You get a few compliments on your tie.
It's just very like, thank you so much.
Yeah, mainly for time money. Looking good, Isaac.
Thanks, my man.
Gives you finger guns.
It's very awkward and refrain like.
And yeah, you head towards Donald, who is in a deep conversation with Jay. And when Jay notices your presence, they look over at you and go, "Oh, I guess I've taken up a lot of your time, Professor." And the professor goes, "Oh, we should have this conversation later. It would be wonderful to continue." Then Jay nods and goes over. Isaac?
Jay, how you doing?
Better. Tell me, before you go, you don't happen to have... Oh, I guess this would be silly. You don't have a date yet to formal, do you?
No, not yet. Why?
Well, if you have no one else, you'd go with me.
Huh. Jay, I will think about it, man. I don't know if I'm even gonna go yet, so I'll think about it.
Well, it'd be nice to have some interesting conversation. I dare say, and he looks over as you see like Reese and Time Money and like Jaime, even Mercutio kind of messing about doing their skirmish things, and Jay's going like, I feel like it'd be better conversation than most of the people around here.
You know what? I will give you that one. I'll let you know, man. You know, I'll let you know.
Exceptional, and enjoy your conversation. He really is quite the intellectual.
Anything I should know about this guy before I kind of talk with him?
Keep an open mind, maybe.
Thanks. And I kind of walk towards Donald.
Ah, Mr. Fernandez.
Hey, Professor, how are you doing?
Doing quite well. I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad to see you opening your mind to new experiences, as it were. And he's kind of leaning on his cane.
Just curious. You were having a mighty fine conversation with the dean earlier.
Oh yes, of course. You know, being new to the area, new professor, we have extensively had conversations, and he was so gracious enough to shuttle people back and forth to the academy to this little shindig of ours. And by the way, I'm very excited to have you in my class. I have been told by the other professors you're an exceptional practitioner.
You don't have to be so kind, Professor. I'm just a guy that likes to study. Too much time on his hands.
Well, that pursuit of knowledge is important. And from your extracurricular activities, I've been told, especially from Professor Patel, it seems you're well on your way to becoming something of a prodigy, as it is.
So, I'm sorry, did you say Patel told you of my extracurricular?
Of course. I mean, they're a very interesting professor indeed, and of course I have conversations. She said all about how you're introspective into the planes.
Well, there goes that whole secret thing we had going on. She's been telling everybody.
Oh, no, not anyone, just me. You see, I'm a scholar, as it were, and I understand that there are certain subjects that we are not allowed to teach you in class, but you're going to go find out on your own anyway. I mean,
yeah.
How would you seek to become something great if you don't cross a few boundaries or break of school rules, as it were. As long as you're not hurting anyone. Regrettably, that's what I heard happened last year, but that wasn't involving you.
Yeah, well, yeah, it wasn't. Yoni was just a case of the weird.
Quite normal for Faye, I've seen.
Oh, that's true. You probably got a load of Melody, so.
Oh yes, I've heard of her. Sweet girl. Very sweet girl. She is quickly becoming a shining paragon in this organization, and the greats of which Sylvester speaks of her seems to infer that she has a great head on her shoulders.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk to you, Professor. Tell me a little bit about Mantra. You know, we don't really get a... I know we had a mix and everything, but, you know, I would love to get the perspective from, you know, Head Honcho himself.
Oh, of course. Please don't call me Head Honcho. I'm merely... They might call me father, but I'm more of a mediator, a figurehead that everyone can kind of turn and ask to when they need to. But Mantra is very much a collective at whole.
But somebody's... Like any hive mind or anything like that, there's always somebody at the top.
I don't... Now, I, Mr. Fernandez, I don't like the use of that word.
Oh, it's just you know, like a company or something like that. More than that.
Well, yes, of course, on an official organization, we pay taxes just like anything else. I'm listed as the head of the religious church, I guess you would call it. But I don't really consider ourselves a church, and we're not even a religion. We're more of a spiritualist group, as it were. But yes, I am its founder.
So yeah, how long you been in Gehenna? Like, are you guys kind of new here? I mean, like,
in the
I didn't
valley?
really hear about you guys. Yeah,
we
I
came
haven't
within
really
the
heard
last year or so. We actually, I used to be over at Wickerton, a couple in the couple counties over.
Yeah. It's just, you know, I have some family over there, but do you mind if we get a little personal here, a little bit?
Of course,
You know.
if that's what it takes to alleviate whatever you might be feeling, because I do believe you are feeling concerned. I could see it in your eye. I could read it off of you.
Yeah. And with that, I would like to use scanners and go about asking the question. So what about the people that have gone missing over the past few months?
Okay, go ahead and roll.
That is a 7. So I have to choose between taking a string on me, give myself a cushion on each one harm. I'll take a string on me.
Okay, Donald's gonna take a string on you.
Yeah.
This will surely only lead to greatness. As you kind of look and peer into the depths of his mind, you see it's very... The first thing that kind of overwhelms you is you can hear a, like, choir of angels, almost. Like, otherworldly voices singing. And the light sears you as you look into it. But you get the idea. You see... As you kind of ask what happened to the missing people... you basically get the idea that they are runaways. They are people who have just up and disappeared one day. You do get a familiar face, though, or not a familiar face. You see another face. You see the face of a kind of a male, about the same age as yourself, maybe. Glasses, blue shirt, very tall. And for a second, you can catch the name tag, and it says Morrison on it. And as you come out, Donald's just staring at you, going, "Did you enjoy what you found?"
Interesting to say the least, Professor.
Of course, I should have known. He's like, "You are well astute to your reputation, Mr. Fernandez." Well, actually, may I call you Isaac?
Since we're being cultural, yeah, I might as well.
Excellent psychic abilities. Could use a little bit more enhancements, but you're well on your way. Did you always know you were psionic?
Not always.
Did you know have you spoken to Luca? And he points over to where Lucida is.
I mean, not really. She kind of keeps to herself most of the time.
Oh,
I know she's got a
they.
podcast. Sorry.
It's okay. They keep themselves as well, but they have a similar ability to you, although a lot more intense from what I get. Perhaps you two can help each other. Or I can help both of you. I mean, that's what professors are here for. To teach and guide their pupils along the way. So ask your questions, be blunt. The sooner I can answer them and get your worries out of the way, the sooner you can start to realize we're not bad.
I don't want to take up most of your time. This is a mixer, and there's plenty of other people I got to talk. I guess I'll just ask one more question of you then.
Of course.
No bullshit, please. If we're again being cordial here. You've come here within a year after the passing of many dear friends, and you've somehow sponsored the school in what seems like a hefty amount. What exactly are you trying to pull here?
What the mantra of mantra is what you're asking, Isaac?
It would be so kind, yes.
And to reiterate, we didn't leave Wickerton. There's still Mr. Walsh over there is from Wickerton. And well, my grandson was running it for the time being, although he's gone on holiday. A little bit of a hiatus.
How old was he? Was he like one of us? Like,
yeah, he's about your age, maybe a little older or so. Yeah, his name is Reese.
I'm sorry, what?
His name is Reese. Reese Morrison. Not relating to the Reese that is here.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was
it's a traditional Irish name. No, it's a traditional Irish name. I've heard your Reese's father is kind of
a handful. Yeah.
Yes, we're a terrible man. But kind of what our deal is most people classify us as a religion, but it's not. In truth, when I first found Mantra, it was probably nothing more than a collective of intelligent, respectable, or self-respecting trust fund babies who wanted to explore the esoteric arts, but I kind of disbanded that original organization years ago when I realized they just really wanted to make money off of it. See, I'm not really about the money. I don't require any service fees. I don't require donations. We do things out of charity, and we work our own way. We make our own work, and we make our own pay. But Mantra's all about meditation, years of focus. It's about going beyond what you can assume about reality within the interwoven fabrics of magic and the ley lines, and just speaking into that place you might call the abyss, and unlocking the secrets of that and the celestial. It is about inner peace and inner potential.
Well, and I kind of get up from my seat. Easier said than done, Professor.
The best analogy I can see from mantras, think of
What?
Like controversies, like shuffling money around, disappearances, people calling them a cult, having, I mean, they literally have a compound, and they're kind of already set up another one here. I don't know,
More like mafia.
I don't know, mafia, more like Jonestown-ish.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Apparently they like, I don't know, there's some people that are like claimed to be like survivors of Mantra, and there's some weird shit that went down apparently in their old town. Like a lot of people disappeared. Some animals too.
Like Jonestown, but
Well, not like
for
Jonestown.
monsters.
They all killed themselves in Jonestown, or they were forced to kill themselves. But no, not like Jonestown, I guess. But like similar kind of thing. I mean, and there's this girl, Holly Mackenzie, and she swears that Mantra is like this like weird cult of like of like weird rituals and like hypersexuality and like cannibalism. It's wild. It's everyone kind of thinks like she's like a whack job, but I don't know.
Cannibalism. I mean, I can sort of see that happening.
Yeah.
And hypersexuality too. Probably having like parties of those kind of stuff.
Well,
It's
I mean, at least it doesn't look like they're throwing an orgy anytime soon, unless I seriously missed something on the invitation.
no. I mean, the night is young, and this might turn into some. Maybe I should just leave. This is making me nervous. I don't want to be part of no weird sexual thing they have going on here.
I think we'll be fine. I don't think the teachers would subject us to that, but I get your hesitation. I'm sorry. I blabber on a lot.
No. It's fine. I like listening to people talk because I usually don't have much to say. So, and if I do say some things, it's very awkward. And yeah, and you're great. You have your own. I think you're a really great person. You have your own thing going for you, and I'm so sorry that I ran into you. And this is just
Are you using
awkwardness
mixed
again.
messages? Yeah, roll to turn them on.
That's an 11. Next messages.
All right, yep.
Turn them on.
So you got an
This
11?
one, that's 12.
Jesus. Yeah, you're gonna take a string on them, and they're gonna be like, Luca kind of like stammers up, don't worry about this. Stop with the compliments. I'm sorry. I just met you, so I get kind of weird. It's not you. I just kind of get weirded out by the compliments sometimes.
It's okay. And yeah. So great party, right? So,
yeah, it's cool.
who
I hope
do
you didn't think I was hitting on you or anything. I wasn't.
No, it was my fault. Like we fell into a weird situation. Anyway, who do you want to make out with in this room? As I use icebreaker.
Do I have to?
No.
Probably no
But-
one then. I kind of like. I don't know. I kind of need to get to know someone first. That really isn't my bag. Is that weird?
No, it's not very weird. I mean, personally, I
I mean, is there. Who do you want to make out with? Oh, is that the question?
Yeah, I kind of weird, but I was thinking of Reese, but I don't know. That was like last semester stuff, and who knows what will happen. And things are weird now.
More of a like kind of like I'm a college kid passion kind of deal rather than is this good for me or not deal.
Yeah,
I mean, like, yeah, he's attractive. I don't know your personality very much, but I assume if your whole deal is kind of, you know, being to yourself, Reese probably wouldn't be the best partner. Am I being too judgy? Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. That's the reality of it.
yeah, and I don't think I have time for that anyway.
That's okay.
And
Always when I'm getting into the and getting into the rhythm of things. My light. God
you
damn it.
lied.
My light.
My light.
My light.
But
Okay.
yeah, what do you intend to do?
I mean, I really thought I was gonna come here and like expose Mantra and everything, but I really haven't been able to get anything. They're really nice, like almost sickly nice, and I don't know if they are doing some weird shit. I haven't been able to find it.
Well, maybe we can work together. I kind of want to know what their deal is as well.
Is this kind of like a? Are we like partnering up? Are we like Batman and Robin? Or no, I don't want to be anyone's sidekick, but like I guess there's a better analogy.
No, Harley and Ivy, Poison Ivy, I guess.
Okay, which one of us is Harley then? You're right.
My name's Ivy. So-
I don't know, you're more like active than I am right now. I saw you in skirmish.
yeah, that was yeah.
I think yeah. I'll okay, Quinn. I guess yeah, we can team up. I'm down. I mean, the listeners need to know. I mean, there's only 20 monthly listeners, but you know, those 20 monthly listeners deserve to know the truth.
Yeah. And who knows, once we expose Mantra, then you might go viral. Because, you know, they
What?
did affect a lot of people.
That would be awesome. So where do we begin our investigation?
With those two, as I kind of like
Look to-
nod my head towards
Sylvester and Rebecca.
Sylvester.
Okay, we can tail them and wait. Maybe I can just. And you see Luca kind of put like her hand to her like side of her head, and she focuses in on Sylvester. And for a second, you can see her eyes kind of roll back to the back of her head, like the whites of her pupils are the only thing exposed. As she shudders and shakes for a moment, and then comes back. And you can see a nosebleed kind of starting to dribble from her nose.
Whoa, tissue?
Sure. And she goes and grabs the tissue from you. Or they go and grab the tissue and kind of just wipes their nose and... Oh my god. Sorry, that's a trick I can do. I'm a psionic. That's my like
Ooh.
supernatural deal. Oh, the
Oh,
only
it's-
thing I got out of his head is Mercutio probably should be worried
Why?
because he's really got a thing for who's that girl you hang around with? Who's his girlfriend?
Melody?
Yeah. Like I don't
Oh,
want to.
no.
Some things are better left undescribed. Get my drift?
Oh no. Yeah, I get your drift. I don't trust
Yeah.
this. Mercutio's a bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna help a bro out.
Okay, then you'll take, I guess, stop Sylvester and I'll tail Rebecca.
Yeah,
and we'll
sounds
report
like a great plan.
our findings at the end of the night.
Yeah.
They put their hand in, seeing if you will.
Yeah, let's go.
And for a second, as you put your hand in, you're like, okay. You like, Luca looks up at you, and they got this look on their face, a look that only you can feel that it's a smile of hope. They look very hopeful.
Oh no. Oh no.
And yeah, they separate. You go,
No, I gave a Fury hope. I should not do this. Help.
Chris, I don't know sign language. Stop playing charades with me. Say your
There's
thoughts.
2 of us. There's 2 in this school.
Are you
There's
implying
2
that you were
Luca
the did you
Bobs.
really think you were the first one?
Luca's been always there.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No.
We are both
From one Fury to
Mara.
another. I just went from one Fury to another.
Really being the homie hopper here. the Fury. Melody and Mara, going back to y'all. So you're gonna go talk to Walsh.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you get up to him and he's like having the time of his life. He's talking to people. He's got a nice little drink in his hand. And just kind of like enjoying like himself. And and his eyes kind of focus on you when you come around. And he's just like, "Oh, hi. New faces. Oh, you're Melody. Oh, I heard so much great things about you." And he extends his hand. I'm Andy.
Andy?
Yeah, Andy. Oh, Andy Walsh.
Andy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And who are you? And turns to Amara.
Hi, I'm Amara. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Andy. You both look lovely today, both of you. I hope you're enjoying the mixer so far. I know I am. I love talking to people.
We've never met.
Yeah, I'm actually from the Wickerton. I'm from the original compound. I kind of, not that I run this stuff there. I'm kind of like in charge ever since my boss went on vacation.
On vacation.
Yeah, he left about a month or so ago. He goes on these like big backpacking trips all the time. Very outdoorsy person.
What was the original like?
Oh, it's a lot of hard work, let me tell you. A lot of hard work. But Wickerton's nice. It's kind of a small town. Kind of like this, a little bit more festive, a little more summery, not as cold. We also live right by the water, which is nice. We have technically we're an island.
Oh.
But like not like a secluded island. We have bridges and everything, you know. So what do y'all think of Mantra? I know that's kind of like an out and open question. I know everyone's kind of got a weird idea of us. Some people do, but I hope we alleviated some of your concerns today.
Why does everyone have such a weird opinion of you?
Well, hopefully not of me. Maybe hopefully just the organization. But I don't know.
Yeah.
You get any organization that's offering stuff that we do, and it's, you know, you're gonna see brows raised and people kind of naysayers and doubters. I get it. I understand. That's why I don't take too much offense to it. I just prove people wrong though, and they're always proven wrong.
How?
Have you heard the phrase "kill 'em with kindness"?
No?
So basically turn the other cheek and you give them nothing to fear. You show them beyond a shadow of a doubt that what you say is righteous, you know, and what the message we're trying to say here is something that does not be tainted. I'm a walking story of that. I'm like before I was at Mantra, I'm what we call, I guess, a lifer. I've been here for a couple good amount of years now. You know, when I was young, like I was like 14, 15, I was a shitty person.
How so?
Was into drugs. I lost my brother in a car accident, and it sent me into this really intense depressive like downward spiral of self-destruction. And I really needed. My parents were fighting at the time. I didn't have any anchor. I didn't have anything to keep me in line with the rest of the world, and that's when I met Reese and his grandfather Donald. And the Morsons, like, they took me in, they introduced me to Mantra, and they showed me that there was a better way than what I was doing. And, you know, I think that's what Mantra is. We're all kind of outcasts and oddballs, but that's the beautiful thing about it. Because even though we're all kind of broken in our own way, together we make something whole, something bigger than anyone else before us. You're exiled, right? That's what Sylvester told me anyway.
Yes.
Well, I can tell you now that they made a terrible mistake, and you're better off without people that don't appreciate you for your true individuality, regardless of what you did or what they think you might have done. And from Rebecca told me, you don't really know much about yourself, do you, Amara?
Rebecca told you that? I mean,
no, we're like
I guess...
family. So Rebecca and Sylvester are like my brother and sister. So I'm sorry. Don't blame it on them. I'm just I'm like the big brother around here.
Family. No, that's fine. You're right. I don't really know that much.
And I understand that might feel disheartening, but you have a chance to make beautiful new memories. You know? And maybe over time, you'll remember what you need to remember. But if not, I think that's totally fine. Some people, maybe this is the universe's way of telling you needed a blank slate. A restart, as it was.
I mean, it doesn't seem right, though, does it? That so many people are held up by their past and I just get some blank slate?
We can't... It's backwards thinking to look at people that have been given such a boon and feel jealous and feel like they have to go to the pain. Just because we have the pain of our past, doesn't mean we have to force that onto others. You understand?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't let anyone tell you that you deserve to have, like, be shackled by your past or anything like that. It's okay that you have blank slate. We should be happy that you did, if that's the way you want to see it. And I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I'm trying to proselytize to both of you, and I want you to think of Mantra as a place you can come to, because at the end of the day, Mantra is only as big as what people put into it. So when we get interesting people that want to be helped, we internally help ourselves as well.